Greetings, screeners and meaners. This new Check It If Collected reviews, and today we're going to be checking out Fall of Cybertron Upscale Knockoff Vortex. That's right, this is a Combaticon, and it is a combiner to form Bruticus. Very shaky looking Bruticus, but with that being said, screeners and meaners, let's go. Okay, screeners and meaners, and here he is, Vortex. Right out the gate, we're going to go ahead and check out the measurements right now. And where he's standing at right now, he stands about maybe 8.5 inches tall, if you guys can see that. Hopefully it's coming up on camera, and it is. I'm just putting right there in front. So you can see right there, more of just 8 inches or so, not 8.5 inches. All right, we'll put it to the side there. And if you can see, this is what accessory comes with. There's his arm there, and he does have this blade. It sits on this little situation here that it spins around, and you kind of maneuver it the way you want. Bring him right here to the front. And then he has this really cool blades that pretty much I think I'm going to probably give to Onslaught, just because I want to give it to Onslaught. I think Onslaught needs some better weapons and needs some dominating weapons, and besides he has this big blade spinning thing, and that's pretty much about it. Alright, let's go and check out their articulations. Right now you do not have anything into the feet, which is fine, and then you do have some bend into the leg and a sub bend into the leg, but that's due to transformation. Alright, and you do have your swivel into the leg there. Alright, then you do have a protection skirt, which I'm not sure if it's supposed to be backwards or forwards. I'm just leaving it front because it looks a lot better. You do have back of the camera here, you do have some waist swivel. All right, and let me just raise the camera up here. And let's get this here a second there, and then we go up here to his chest area here, and you do have kind of like this little bend thing, but again, that's as to transformation, but that can help him look up, but it's not like he really needs it. Anyway, we're gonna come to the arm here. We have a full 360 degree, and you have this awkward bend that comes out, makes a weird punch, but again, that's as to transformation. And you do have a 360 degree and a bend into the arm as well, as you see how that just goes on. But yeah, you have a 360 degree and you have also a bend, so that works as well too. Now going up to the head here, I'm just gonna move this over just a little bit, right, and the head does sit on a ball joint, and this also is a weird swivelly thing, but again, he can kind of maneuver the way he wants to, but it's not a problem with that, so it's whatever. And again, let's go to the backpack, and he does have pretty much a cool backpack. I mean, you can use some things in there for storage and stuff. I mean, maybe just one of these blades can fit in there, but again, these blades are going to end up going to Onslaught anyway, just because I feel that he should have an Onslaught, these blades, but again, that is what it is on that. And that's pretty much about it when it comes down to the figure. All right, just put them around here and stuff, and let's go ahead and get right into the size by size comparison since we have them in this mode. Let's go. All right, there's the version of Knockoff Drift right there to the side there of him. Volux slash Voyager slash Deluxe Drift. That's Generations. You have Voyager Size KBB Nemesis, Midnight Assault Optimus Prime Leader Class, and you have Parakill aka Lockdown. Alright, we have the Mega Blocks over here slash Mega Constructs. We have the Lego here, and just to keep it kind of different, mixing up, you have the Tenkai Knights. I don't remember which one it was. I'm sorry, I've been lacking on that because it's been so long since I actually did that. Just happened to probably trying to kind of get my feet wet, trying to get into some other things that I'm trying to hoping to do for the future. But with that said, screens and meters, let's go and get this thing transformed. Okay, screens and meters, and here he is, Vortex, Fall Cybertron Upscale Knockoff transformed, and let's go and get into the height difference right now. You can see right there where it is, and I hope I have him transformer right. Didn't come with instructions too much, or maybe it's inside the box I just missed it. Been for a while actually doing this, but it doesn't really matter right now, but that's pretty much about it. So yes, just before I go on, this is stationary. It's connected to its arm, his arm, so it's, again, you can take it off if you want to, but I advise you not to. But again, it's there, but it does end up, has this little weird thing where it kind of goes into the like little shift thing, but you can take these off, which I think these are kind of ridiculous to have on the side of this thing. So again, I do believe I might switch weapons with him with Onslaught, but yeah, it's I don't know, it really doesn't stay the way it should, and maybe I'm transforming him. I think it's supposed to go in there, but then he does start moving and breaking apart in so many different ways, so I just kind of just leave it alone. So it's just whatever, but it would work well. Regardless, it would work anyway when it comes to the transformation. But if you do happen to have the blades, you're going to push it this way so it can actually bump up against that. But that's whatever. So it's not bad. It's really okay transformation. It's pretty clean. It's really cheap, brittle plastic. But again, at the same time, when you have these upscale figures, nothing you can do about that. And I will not show the combined mode, or maybe I will. It depends on if I can get it done or not. I'm not exactly sure. But this here it is and stuff like that. Very even coat of yellow, not much bleed when it comes to anything else. The colors are off a little bit too, but it works. It does what it does, and that's pretty much it when it comes down to it. So let's go and get to the size by size comparison to go and get that out the way. Screens and meters. All right. There's Fall of Cybertron Blaster. Combiner Wars Soundwave. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Titan's Return Soundwave. Excuse me, sorry. Leader Class Optimus Prime. That fits well. That really fits well. Leader Class Brawl. And that kind of fits. And Generations Blur. All right, and you have the Mega Block / Mega Constructs here. You have the Lego figure. This is Superman's Lego figure. I forgot the name of the character. And then you have the Tenkai Knights figure. Forgot the name of that character as well too. Again, just trying to mix it up, trying to toss more things in there. They seem more a little bit diverse when it comes to the figurines and stuff and how you have them displayed on your shelf. And that's pretty much how that goes. With that being said, screeners and meters, let's go and look what this thing looks like in combined mode. And screeners and meters, I did mistransform him. This blast is supposed to be out in front of him. I don't know if that's supposed to be a hidden weapon or something, or hidden weapon or something. But again, I just found out when I was actually going to combine mode. With that being said, let's go ahead and continue. Okay, screener and meter, here's Vortex in his combined mode, and I don't have him all stretched out. I know the instructions shows his arms to be stretched out more. I just thought it was kind of cool to actually leave it kind of combined like that. Leave it kind of some future things to come, and to kind of give him bulky, to kind of have that short look, because I'm gonna actually see what he actually looks like, because it almost looks like he's too long in his combined mode, if you will. Again, you might, check this out online and see how it's going to be and stuff like that, but it does have a little posing thumb, so to speak, and stuff, but it really can't grip or hold anything. I'm not sure they're going to upgrade that later, but again, it is what it is on that. So yeah, I'm interested to see how it's actually going to be, but this is what it's going to look like in the short form, and I guess they're going to have another form that it's going to actually look out with. But here's the combined mode that looks like it needs a little bit more upgrade and stuff to it. Sorry, it's not focusing too much on the camera. That's going to actually go to the port, and then you have the hand here that just kind of comes out and stuff. But I really don't see any other way actually how to do it, and actually just to kind of deform him. But we're going to see what it looks like just now, so we're just going to hold off on that. I'm sorry, we're going to do it just now and stuff, and hold off on actually doing the whole combiner, because I just don't have time for that right now. So with that being said, screeners and meters, let's go ahead and get this transformed. Alright, and here it is, mistransformed. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen pictures like this online. For what reason, I don't know. I don't think they're going to have any other pieces connected to him, so to speak, or he kind of switch would involve. But with that being said, the only thing I can think of is that you can actually use this to actually make him use this for a leg as well, too. That's the only thing I can think of when it comes to that. I mean, I'm very interested to see how it kind of spins around and how it's going to end up being and stuff, because I think that'll make it very cool and stuff. I mean, just to put it out there. Okay, screens and meters, there's not going to be stop motion of this, because I'm probably going to do something in the future. This would probably look better if I turn this around and to the front here. Yeah, that looks a little bit more natural, so to speak. There's not going to be a stop motion for this and stuff. The only thing I say right now, screens and meters, you got to bear with me and stuff. It's going to be in the future, because I do need to spend time with my beautiful, lovely family, and that's pretty much how it's going to go in that. And I think I'm just going to leave this on this note to kind of see what the future is going to be. See, I think it is how it's going to actually be put out. Have this my little fake energon cubes over here and stuff, so we're just gonna leave that there. Okay, screeners and meters, thank you guys so much. I'm still here, still trying to do it and see what I do. It's gonna become longer in between when I'm gonna actually sit up there and to do anything as far as stop motion and everything that comes to me, but I'm still here trying to go and see what can be done from there and in. And in the future, I'm going to probably start posting more on Rumble, just to kind of expand things out. That's why I've been trying to do a little bit more things here and there, and that's pretty much about it. Let me just go into the pros and cons. That I said that the pros and cons about this figure is that I love the oversize of it as far as the pros goes. I love that it's being very diversified and stuff like that. I love the weapons. I love how it is and stuff. I mean, you don't have much chip bleed here and there and stuff, but that's just pretty much about it I can say about the pros. The cons about it is that it's very cheap plastic, and that's pretty much about it. Other than that, I think the figure is okay, cool. I think it's you can use it for a lot of things that you can do to probably just do for stickers or repro labels, toy hacks, however you want to do it and stuff. So I mean, at the same time, it's whatever. But I did pick this up from Sir Toys. They did come as a full pack. They may sell them separately if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I've seen them. Maybe I have, I'm not exactly sure, but I saw them all together and I scooped them right on up. So Screens and Miniatures, it's tough to you if you guys want to do it and stuff. Take my heathens review, maybe not. They're okay for me, they may not be okay for you. Okay, with that being said, sub me if you love me, share if you care, do what you do as long as you do it well. Gerald Network, and I'm out. Thanks so much for the watch. Later.